Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So tonight I'm doing a teriyaki Asian marinated chicken, and I'm gonna do it in the on the counter oven, and I'm gonna let the chicken marinate for a little bit. I've got a pretty good hunk of ginger here. I was gonna do some marmalade, and I don't know if you can see, but I stabbed myself pretty good shucking oysters, and it went right through the towel I had to protect myself. So my hand is pretty sore, and so I don't know that I'll be doing much this weekend, but try to get through the next couple of days. It should be okay. I mean, it's okay. Anyway, so I've got this ginger. Oh, it smells fabulous. Oh my gosh, that's pretty amazing. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Cuisinart out and let it do all the work, because I can feel this is not going to be a fun deal for me. So anyways, I'm just getting all the skin off, and in some applications you don't even need to take that off, but in this one I want it off. It's a marinade. So I'm going to put this in a plastic bag and put it in the refrigerator for the next thing I need to make. Something with ginger. The ginger smells amazing. It's very, very fresh. I really hope I get to utilize the whole thing. If not, I'll put it in the freezer and I'll bring it back out. Or I'll go ahead and grate it and dehydrate it. That's probably my best bet. So I'm going to get the Cuisinart chopper and we'll get to chopping this. So I'm going to pop this into this chopper. This is such a handy, convenient thing. I might cut that in half again. That's a pretty big chunk, or maybe in quarters, just to help the chopper out a little bit, because ginger can be a little stubborn, but so delicious. So I'm going to put this on here. Come on, baby. There we go. And I'll turn it around where I can see what I'm doing. And voila, it's pretty much done. Okay. Get that off there, twist this off, and how easy is that? It's perfect for this marinade. I love technology. I'm telling you, I'd have been chopping and I love doing it, but not with the sore hand. So that really helped me out today. Okay, now I can put this aside. I've got this big Ziploc that I'm going to do my marinade in. And so what I want to do is go ahead and get the cutting blade out of here. And in this one, there's no hole at the bottom, so you don't risk stuff falling out, which is really nice. Spread this open as good as I can, and hopefully you can see that. And then we'll, because this is going to be a quick marinade, there's a lot of garlic and a lot of ginger, and I'm actually going to squirt in I've got some lemongrass, and let's see, what else do I have in here? A little ginger. Maybe need to get some more lemongrass, 'cause just about out. Lemongrass is one of those, you don't need it very often, but when you need it, you gotta have it. And it's just, it's a waste of money for me to go buy it for the little amount that I really need. And this one had a defective hole. So there you go. I'm only going to get about half a tablespoon, looks like. Okay, So now I'm gonna put down some of my, I want some red chili flakes in here. So we're gonna go sweet and spicy. The ginger's got some spice to it. The garlic has spice. And this is a marinade on its own. It's sumi, teriyaki sauce and marinade. So we're just gonna take advantage of what we have on hand. And that way, that eliminates brown sugar and all that. And then I kind of get in here in the bag and bruise some of that stuff a little bit further so it releases all the essential oils into what I got going on. And the only other thing that I really want, and I'm going to grab it right now, is some rice vinegar. And if you put rice vinegar, it's slightly sweet and then acidic as well. So we'll just eyeball a quarter of a cup. Perfect amount. Smells delicious already. Oops, make a mess. So what we're gonna do is I've got chicken legs and thighs, and I'm just gonna put them down in this bag and marinate them till they meet room temperature, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven on parchment, which is over foil, but parchment paper, and bake them off until they're done. They're gonna bake in a 350-degree oven for probably 45 minutes. So let me get that chicken in there and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I have the chicken all in the marinade, and look how beautiful that looks. You can see all the bits of ginger and garlic, and it won't take that long. Once this comes up to room temperature, then we're gonna bake it off. And chicken marinates in this kind of marinade pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about it. You know, I'm gonna do it quickly, but because of the sugar and the vinegar and everything breaking the meat down, it's gonna be tender, juicy, and delicious. Now, I would not marinate it in this kind of marinade overnight. You'd have a very strong flavor, and maybe even the meat might have a different texture, not so tender. So this would be a quick marinade for me. That's just my general consensus on it. This is delicious if you do this with chicken breast strips and do a quick stir fry, or, you know, toss it in some cornstarch so it gets a little crisp on it, or some potato flakes and flash fry it. Yeah, it's delicious. So anyway, I'll bring you back when I'm ready to cook it on it. Now that this is marinated for a good half hour to 40 minutes, probably closer to 40 minutes, and it's not quite room temperature, but it's not ice cold either. So I think you should help out the cooking process as much as you can. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. So I think what I'm gonna do, I don't know, I gotta see if you can see that. I think you can, yeah. So I'm just gonna get my tongs in here. I'm gonna leave whatever sticks on the chicken right where it is. And I can tell by looking at the chicken meat that the marinade really got in there and penetrated into the meat, which is just wonderful. That's what we want. On the thighs, I'm gonna put them skin side down. Legs, it doesn't matter. And I haven't ever baked chicken off on parchment paper, I have to say. I'm trying to change what I'm doing for my family, and that means I've got to change up my game a little bit. I don't want aluminum leaching into our food any more than possible. So somebody asked me earlier today, after I did my last video, somebody asked me about the cans that, you know, our canned food comes in, and is that going to be a problem? I think most of those cans are tin. I'm not positive of that though. I would have to research that to see really what they're made out of. We could be, you know, I mean, that's another good reason to can your own canned goods. I'm now kind of in the habit myself to just get, every time I go to the store, I'm buying jars and lids. So, you know, it's just, that's what we gotta do sometimes. So I'm gonna pause you for 1 second. I gotta go get some dried cilantro to put on this. Hold on. Thanks for waiting. My dehydrator just got done and I got such a good deal on this cilantro, and I just want to try to get it in my diet wherever I can. It's such a great herb to have. Some people hate it and some people love it. After I found out what it can do for you, I love it. I mean, I've always really liked it, but now I love it even more. So, it can help detoxify your system and get heavy metals out of your system. So, you know, we're exposed to so much now. I don't even know if we can keep up with everything, but any antioxidant we can use, we need to do it. So this is going into a 350-degree oven, and it'll probably be 45 minutes, but I'll let you know at the end, and I'll bring it back. I'm going to make a big salad, and we're going to have some brown rice on the side, or maybe I'll make, nah, I won't do that. I think we're going to have some brown rice, so something really healthy. Anyway, and I'll bring you back when I'm plating it up, I think. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm just going to do an end result. This chicken looks and smells amazing. So all I'm really going to do is give you a taste test tonight. My husband still isn't home, and I don't want to make a plate, and, you know, then he's got salad and soggy, and no, I'm not going to do that to him. So this is a piece of the really moist chicken thigh. Okay, well, I'm going to have a bite because that just looks amazing. So the sugars are going to caramelize, as you know, and they're going to look a little, I mean, brown. It's all good. It's really good. So hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm going to take a bite and let you know how it tastes. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I just have to tell you that the marinade, the notes of that come through so incredible. You're getting that true chicken flavor that's been roasted and not at a high temperature, not at a really low temperature, but just enough to get everything going. And because it's on the bone, it's even better. And then the bonus is you get these notes of ginger and garlic and soy and all the good things that you need and that you want in this dish. And then on top of the skin, because it's delicious, you have the cilantro and the other bits of garlic and stuff that's left out of the or that's actually in the marinade but lays on top. So I hope this inspires you, because this is amazing. We're gonna have brown rice and a big salad with this. That buzz you just heard is my husband on his way home, and it's already 8 o'clock, so we're gonna get this wrapped up. And I hope it inspires you to try something new. Try a recipe maybe I do or somebody else does that sounds really delicious. This is amazing. And I hope it brings you back. I hope you give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, post it on your Facebook page. All right, guys. God bless.